We're back with news and a revelation from a longtime Trump ally. Republican Congressman Mo Brooks was so in on the Stop the Steal rally that he spoke at it on January 6th. Then he crossed Trump by saying Republicans need to move on from the 2020 election. Now Brooks tells NBC that Trump asked him to somehow overthrow the entire election, which he doesn't have the power to do, and which, of course, could violate the Constitution, depending on the actions you take, could also violate criminal law. He says Trump was demanding this as recently as within the last 6 months.
Did he directly tell you to fight to decertify the election, the 2020 election?
He did not use the word decertify. He used the word rescind.
And then immediately remove Joe Biden. I guess that would be through impeachment?
Through the rescission of the election results.
Did he directly say that there should be a new special election for the presidency?
In one of the conversations, he mentioned having a subsequent election for the presidency.
Maya Wiley rejoins us on this other topic. What do you see here as the evidentiary value of this? Forget whether people like Mo Brooks or not. He seems very close to the current state of mind of requests that would be potentially illegal.
Yeah, I think it's very valuable because one of the things that both Congress and the January 6th committee is trying to discern is how engaged and involved was Donald Trump in the decision making? And we've already heard from Liz Cheney that there's evidence that suggests that he was participating in a crime. Now, what Mo Brooks is essentially saying is, yeah, he asked me to participate. Now, this goes directly to state of mind, right? One of the things that makes these cases difficult is that prosecutors would have to prove, assuming we were talking about prosecution, prosecutors would have to prove that Donald Trump had the intent of defrauding the United States or engaging in an insurrection. And really what Mo Brooks is saying is, yeah, well, he asked me to help him rescind the election. I mean, so the words will matter here. And in a little bit of what I heard in some of the exchange was Mo Brooks trying to walk a line that maybe I couldn't tell if he was trying to help make sure that it was less clear how directly engaged Donald Trump was in saying, yeah, interfere with Congress directly. But he says rescind. That's a big word, one that prosecutors would look at, and I think it makes clear the spirit with which Donald Trump had entered this, which we already know because there's a huge public record. But this is one more piece of that puzzle, one more piece of evidence that goes to Donald Trump's state of mind, and that does matter.
At what point does an individual's active and here documented efforts to overthrow an election, to subvert democracy, become a disqualification for office in our democracy?
Well, as you know, Ari, Donald Trump wasn't impeached and he wasn't barred by Congress from running for office. You can actually commit a crime and run to be president. Under our system, there's an assumption that people won't vote for criminals. We just talked about the hearing that we just saw, the confirmation hearing for Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson, someone who has been upholding the law. We saw her being vilified because she was applying it in a way that some senators took issue with. Donald Trump, do we take issue with that? That's going to be for voters to decide if he runs, particularly Republicans, when they have to decide who their nominee will be.
Yeah, it's a great point you make. And by linking these two developments today, what you're really reminding people is how seriously can you take the supposed anti-crime outrage, anti-criminal outrage over there about issues that are serious but might be used selectively, when there is this complete support and cowardice in dealing with the ongoing criminal conspiracy to end American democracy. That's worth thinking through, as you say, because of the outcome of that impeachment, because he was not convicted or disqualified. It remains an open question in our democracy. Maya Wiley, on more than one story, and we owe you the Keegan-Michael Keel Anger Translator call. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
We got you.